Hi guys, it's Ruthie and welcome back to another video. So today's a little bit odd because I started working on something yesterday and I couldn't film because it was late. It was kind of later in the afternoon, so the light wasn't very good. So I kind of started it, but I didn't do the whole illustration. Anyway, you'll understand what I'm talking about in just a second because I'm going to show you. But today I'm wanting to illustrate something with watercolors. And so yeah, let's get started. Okay, so here's what I'm talking about. So I had started working on something on this page, and these are watercolors. And I chose these because I was watching JelArts video whenever she got this like mystery art box. And I actually had some of the paints that she was talking about, or ones that was similar. So I decided to grab them and see what I could kind of come up with, just for fun. So here I have, I actually don't know how to pronounce this one. Is it Juan Brilliant? Is that it? I don't know. I could be pronouncing that totally wrong. I'm sure some of you guys are probably laughing at me, but yeah. We'll see. We'll see how that is actually. I'll have to look it up. Okay. So we have that one. We have Sep Green. I have Crimson Lake. I can't remember. I think she had Permanent Red actually. Burnt Sienna. I think she had Raw Sienna. And then Payne's Gray. So these are the colors that she had in her art box, or which was kind of similar. So I decided to grab them and see what I could do. So here they all swatched out, and actually they kind of made me think of like woodland creatures. And whenever I looked at that on like Google or something, I just lit woodland creatures, and I kept seeing a bunch of raccoons, foxes, and all that kind of stuff. And once I saw these colors, I immediately thought of a fox after I looked at that. So I have my references. Hopefully you guys can see and there's not too much of a glare. But I have my references, and we're going to try and illustrate a fox. So we will actually see how well that goes. I don't know if I can actually draw one. Actually, here, I'm going to show you guys. I actually really like, and I just turned that around trying to, weirdly, but I was trying to prevent some of the glare. I actually really like this one. And this one's really cute. Foxes are so cute. I actually saw some at my grandparents' house one time while we were driving home. So yeah, this guy is so cute. I really like them. Okay, so I have my palette here. My voice just did something really weird. That was strange. Okay, so I have my little porcelain palette. So I kind of had the idea because I wasn't quite sure what to do with the green, so I decided, you know, do grass with it. So that's what I was kind of working on here, and like incorporating some of the burnt sienna in there. So yeah, so first I think I'm just gonna start by sketching something, and we'll just kind of see how this goes. I'm not sure if I should do this on watercolor paper or my sketchbook. I think I'm just gonna do it in my sketchbook. So yeah, let's see what we kind of come up with. I actually think I might try and do that pose I showed you guys. Oh, he's so cute. So, okay, I always start off whenever I'm drawing is I kind of go in and start drawing detailed immediately. That doesn't always work a lot of times. So yeah, you always want to start so loose. Yet the other day I started with something extremely loose, and it turned out like how I wanted it to, pretty much. So yeah, just start loose. Also, I'm drawing this really, really largely. Usually I don't draw so large. I'm sure some of this I won't actually be talking like all the time, because a lot of times whenever I draw like this, I'm trying to concentrate. So yeah, we'll see. I don't know if I like the way this looks already. Let's try this again. Maybe go a little bit smaller. Sometimes size, whenever you do something a lot larger, you want something to be a lot more detailed. So I think I'm going to shrink it up a little bit. So usually I don't deal with like making something too big, but yeah, that was the first. I did actually want to draw for today's video like my dog Jack. If you guys didn't notice, I just like recently redid my profile picture of me and Jack. So yeah, that's my dog. We got him for Christmas. Me and my siblings did. Was it maybe 2015? It might be 2015 or 2014. I think it might be 2014. It was either 14 or 15. I can't remember. But we had never had a dog before. We were so excited. Because whenever I was younger, I was like actually a lot more scared of dogs for some reason. I don't really know why. They were just kind of big. Because all like my mom's side or my mom's family had a lot of dogs, outside dogs, and they always kind of seemed scary to me. Even though they weren't, they were really, really sweet. But I don't know. They were always kind of big and dirty, so I don't know. Maybe that's kind of why I was scared of them. But now I love dogs. They're I think they're probably my favorite animal. So yeah, so now we actually have two dogs. We have Jack and Chewy. You guys have actually seen some sketches of them. There's like little doodles before, but I'll try and put a picture of Jack and Chewy right here. They're so sweet together. Jack is more of like, I don't know, he's more of a grump. He's always kind of like a grumpy old man. And Chewy, he's a sweet little dog. He's a Havanese, so we have a mini Schnauzer and a Havanese. So they have both totally different personalities. Okay, so right now we're kind of looking like a cat. We're kind of wanting to look more like a dog, so I think I'm going to lightly erase and kind of add in a little bit more detail, even though we're not completely finished with the like the loose stuff, but I'm going to lightly erase. I don't think I've ever actually drawn a fox before. I've drawn dogs. I did a whole page on dogs actually recently. Well, not just a whole page, like I drew 3 dogs kind of largely. And they were really fun to draw. Yeah. But I've always wanted to work on drawing more animals. Because I really love drawing dogs, especially our dogs. Okay. Is that any better? I feel like it's somewhat better. I actually kind of like that one a lot better. Yeah, I think I do like that one better. Sometimes you just kind of have to like pause, and sometimes you have to walk away and then come back several minutes later to see actually what your art looks like, because you've been looking at it for so long. So yeah, like recently when I had finished drawing something, I thought it looked so good, and then I stepped away from it for a while, and then I was like, you know what, it's not that good. So yeah, sometimes you just have to take a break and then adjust anything that needs to be adjusted. Ooh, you guys, well, we need to draw the little tail. I can't believe we haven't drawn the tail yet. Let's see. He's got this big fluffy tail. Okay. Oh, I'm actually really liking it. That was a big turn. I think once I like finally added in some more details, yeah, I'm actually kind of liking this guy. I'm like, right just now I'm thinking the Fox and the Hound movie. I actually really like that movie. I haven't seen it forever though, so, and I watched it when I was a lot younger, so I may not like it as much as I used to. But yeah. But it's a really cute movie if you haven't seen it. Okay, so here I'm looking at the picture. He has like this white part on his face, and then the rest is like this orangey red. Okay, so I'm going to shade in this little piece, but he's got like this little white piece here. I sadly don't have any white, but I think if I use the white in the paper, and I can use like some of the Payne's gray right here, that I can maybe make that work. Yeah, I think that should be fine. Alright, so I think that's our sketch. Also, I realized I was not zoomed in for any of that, so this was kind of like a far out view for you guys. So here, let me zoom in so you can actually see it. Hey, here he is. I actually really like it. I'm really pleased with that. Wow, so yeah, that's surprising. The only thing is, I wish that he wasn't so crooked. Of course, if we were doing digital art, I could fix that. But yeah, we're just gonna have to live with that he is crooked. Okay, so I'm almost really nervous to put watercolor on him because I really, really like the way the sketch looks. Okay, so for watercolors, I have my paints, I have my paper towel, and my water. Oh, and brushes. I need some brushes. Okay. I think I'll use this one. Okay, so I'm so nervous. Okay. Hey, here we go. Alright, so I'm just gonna apply this to where I want the orange. So keep it at the white area. Oh, so cute. I probably should have grabbed my hairdryer. This could have made this a lot faster. I might actually call my sister and see if she can remove my hairdryer. Okay, on the ears. I'm not really just worried about keeping in the lines too much. Just because I want it still kind of like a loose sketch. Okay, so here it is, the first layer, and the paper did pretty much what I expected it to. It did kind of like make these, I don't know, I guess freckles. I don't know, but like sometimes it does that, especially with a lot more water. So as I was saying, I usually am not talking to myself while I draw. Usually I'm listening or watching something while I draw, like on YouTube or Prime Video, or I'm listening to music or a podcast, something like that. So usually I don't draw or like talk while I draw. So I used to do that a lot. And I wasn't exactly, I kept kind of like rambling. I never just kind of, I mean, I'm sure I'm rambling now, but I never like just kind of talked a little bit about the illustration. Does that make sense? Yeah. Okay. So I'm just taking my darker color and kind of adding it just kind of where I think it would fit. Like I'm looking at my reference photo and like it's on the eye part. It's like at the nose, and I want to put some here, like right in here. Right here is kind of like the back or his like belly right here kind of part. So I'm thinking of adding some of the Payne's gray in here. There we go. Okay, so now I'm going to take the Payne's gray, kind of put it where the darker is. This Payne's gray isn't super dark, it's more of a blue gray. So I think I can build it up some, like it's super saturated, like just going like almost like the actual liquid from the tube. So I may actually do that if I want like the nose really dark, because in the picture it is like so dark. That's a little bit better, but kind of keep some parts a little lighter for like a highlight. Ooh, I like that. So I'm actually really liking this guy. You know how like whenever we first started I was like, I don't really like it. But yeah, I'm actually really liking this. Okay, so I'm gonna move from that section and I'm gonna kind of work on the ears. So we have some Payne's gray in the middle. Now I think I want to take that on some of his fur. I'm noticing there's not a whole lot of contrast going on, so I'm thinking of adding the contrast right here and on his nose. Even though I do really like the nose, I think I'm gonna have to kind of darken it up a little bit. I think that will help, because I'm really trying to work on like having contrast, because I'm afraid to add darker colors, so a lot of my illustrations are pastels and everything. So I'm really wanting to work on that. Ooh, there we go. Okay. Whoa, oh dear. I think that is just about it. So I've noticed it's kind of gotten a little bit darker, especially probably for that last clip. But here it is. I really like it. I think the tail could have used a little bit more work. I may actually work on that, maybe some off camera, but yeah, I'm really in love with this. I love the way everything looks, the sketch, the watercolors. Yeah, I'm really, really happy about it. I like this a lot. So yeah, I think that'll be it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I had so much fun doing this, and I hope you guys enjoyed it too. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did, and maybe you guys grabbed some paints that are similar and kind of worked along with me. But yeah, I'm really happy with this. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!